Hi, everybody. This is Dee at Aloha Astro, and I hope you had a great holiday weekend if you're here in the United States. Let's take a look at how things are getting back to a work week on a Monday. Maybe you're lucky and you don't have to go back right away and you're extending your holiday weekend. If that's the case, you have a great day for having fun because we do have a nice grand trine in the fire element, which will be where you're leaning toward, although the T-square that we've got going on, also involving the moon, may have little, shadows in your mind of, well, the fun isn't going to last forever. Eventually I'll have to get back to work. So there may be some distractions in the background from the partying. But let's get into the forecast. With the moon transiting Sagittarius Monday, July 7th, ushers in a blast of high emotional and mental energy, which may be expressed through bold communication, creative projects, or inspired physical activity, as the moon forms a grand trine in the fire element with Mercury in Leo and Saturn conjunct Neptune retrograde in Aries. Although there is a strong impulse for building friendships through communal connection or mutually beneficial joint endeavors, a mutable T-square involving the Sagittarius moon, Venus and Uranus conjunct in Gemini, and Mars in Virgo, can complicate things or scatter attention unless allowances are made for differences of opinion, interests, capabilities, or energy levels. Mercury in Leo opposing Pluto retrograde may stress you out over the things you can't control. But if you can maintain a laid-back attitude while choosing to be open-minded and flexible, then the minor grand trine of Pluto in Aquarius, Saturn and Neptune in Aries, and Venus and Uranus in Gemini can bring you the people or information you need to solve problems or create a better future. Meanwhile, the moon quincunx to Jupiter and the sun in Cancer reminds you that life is about sharing the work and the burdens, as well as the love and joy. So, lots of activity. You can see that the planets are well distributed right now. Many houses in the zodiac chart here are full, and a lot of energy exchange, both tension, activation, and support and flow are going on from most planets to all other planets. So that usually means you're going to have a lot to juggle, a lot going on, or your attention is going to be drawn into different areas at one time. And now that Venus is getting settled into Gemini, but still hanging out with a planet of impulse and change, for some people, their love lives may be changing, and there may be some fickleness or uncertainty as I would say maybe comparisons are being made, or paying attention to the details and discerning what is best or whether things are comfortable might be what this T-square is talking about as well. It may just be that any bunch of people getting together who have a lot of diversity are going to have to take that into account if they're all wanting to work on the same project together, or if they're looking for a common ground. It is possible today to find a common ground because of the Grand Trine, because these are outgoing fire signs, and particularly Leo and Sagittarius can be really motivated to be doing things in a group, to get a team together, to have other people to bounce opinions off of and to play with. So that grand trine can work wonders today, and it definitely is encouraging even the most introverted people to go ahead and put it out there, be a little bit more outgoing and extroverted. Join in, go to the event, go make a new friend, get busy out there in the world. And then that nice quincunx here to Jupiter and the sun, we also have a nice sextile with Mars to the sun and Jupiter. And this is also saying, like, if it feels good, just go with the flow, just do it. You know, what's the worst that can happen? Maybe something doesn't work out. Oh well, at least you tried. Uh, if you don't, then you're probably going to wind up with a little bit of that woulda, coulda, shoulda regret, because the Sun and Jupiter are also squaring Saturn and Neptune. And now Neptune retrograde, even though it's in Aries, which is usually very forward, it's taking on a little more of its shyness in that retrograde. And you are more likely to maybe miss a good opportunity if you don't act upon it. So go for it and allow other people to be a part of your world. And if you have particular talents, skills, and things to share with others, now is the time to kind of say, hey, I'm over here and I know how to do that. I can solve that problem. Or I'm really talented at this particular thing, and bring it forward. Don't hide your light today. Take care, stay safe, and I'll be back again tomorrow.